Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Renee Summerhour. Let's get right to our top stories this morning. Brought to you by Nevada Hand's Silver Sky Assistant Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. Hundreds gathered for a vigil to honor the life of a Nevada Highway Patrol trooper who was killed in the line of duty. Review-Journal's James Schaefer takes us there.
Joanna, you and the kids will never walk alone. That I promise you.
A candlelight vigil held at Police Memorial Park marked the life and legacy of slain NHP Trooper Micah May. Speakers remembered May as a witty and humble member of the community.
He's the one person I know where he won the Medal of Valor, our highest honor, and I didn't know it until this week. He never wore the medal, he never talked about it. That's who he was.
May's wife, Joanna, embraced the speakers and those at the event.
It's been hard, but seeing all of you out here today, it helps to know that I'm not alone.
For the Las Vegas Review-Journal, I'm James Schaefer.
Thank you, James. Well, it's the billion-dollar question for Nevada, how to put federal COVID relief money to work to help the state recover, of course, from the pandemic. Review-Journal's Jen Ah explains what officials are doing to come up with those answers. Jen?
Well, Renee, if you or anyone have any ideas on how to spend those federal dollars, state leaders want to hear from you. They've officially begun a 75-day listening tour to solicit feedback on how to use the $6.7 billion coming in from the American Rescue Plan. Governor Sisolak calls it the largest investment the federal government has made in Nevada. He says this money represents a chance to fix systematic problems that have existed in Nevada for decades.
Well, it may be tempting to try and spend this money quickly, make headlines, and get it out there. We have a responsibility to make sure that this money is invested deliberately and intentionally so that we can build a better lifestyle, a better Nevada, for not just us, but for generations to come.
State leaders note that Nevada often ranks at the bottom nationwide for a lot of lists, including education and healthcare access. Those who wish to weigh in are encouraged to fill out an online survey at nevadarecovers.com. Renee?
Thank you, Jen. Well, Clark County students will return to school on August 9th, and they won't have to pay for meals when they get back. That's because the USDA has granted waivers to Nevada that will cover the cost of breakfast and lunch for all children this school year. Students who've opted to continue virtual learning can also pick up free meals at distribution sites across the valley.
They're able to pick up the meals about 15 to 30 minutes after school is done for about 1 hour's time. On Wednesdays and on Fridays. So on Wednesdays, they can expect 3 breakfasts and 3 lunches. And on Fridays, they can expect 2 breakfasts and 2 lunches that they get to take home.
In your lifestyle news, sponsored by Oakmont of Las Vegas Assisted Living and Memory Care, the best care for the best life. A new attraction is taking off soon over the Las Vegas Strip. It's called Flyover. It's an immersive flight experience that takes guests virtually over some of the most spectacular spots in the West, including the Grand Canyon, the Golden Gate Bridge, and Yellowstone National Park. Flyover opens September 1st on Las Vegas Boulevard next to the Hard Rock Cafe. Tickets are on sale now at flyoverlasvegas.com. Now it's time to take a look at your local weather forecast, sponsored by 1 Hour Air. No matter the season, no matter the reason, 1 Hour Air is here for you. We are expecting an excessive heat warning today. Wednesday's highs will be near 112 degrees. Light winds coming from the northeast. Evening lows tonight in the upper 80s. For the rest of the week, 113 by Thursday, but also heavy winds expected, about 30 miles per hour. We will cool off slightly to the low 100s. Sunny and hot for the rest of the week into the weekend. Evening lows in the low 80s.
Sports, sponsored by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app and get a bonus up to $500 when you sign up. For the third time in less than a week, a Raiders player has abruptly retired during training camp. Veteran offensive tackle Sam Young on Tuesday joined running back Theo Riddick and linebacker James Onwalu in announcing his retirement. Young spent all of last season with the Raiders and played in 11 games, including making a career-high 7 starts.
In your health news, sponsored by 4M Dental, love your smile again. The first weekend of the new mask mandate came and went, and authorities reported no major compliance issues. Officials in Henderson and North Las Vegas say they didn't issue any citations over the weekend. A spokesperson for Clark County said 13 businesses were issued verbal warnings. Meanwhile, Governor Steve Sisolak has issued an order to state workers get the vaccine or get tested regularly. Starting August 15th, state employees who are not fully vaccinated will be required to take weekly coronavirus tests. The state is giving employees up to 4 hours of paid leave to get themselves or their children vaccinated.
Sports betting sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The Olympic soccer finals are set. The U.S. women are minus 135 favorites at the Westgate to win in regulation and minus 300 overall to take the bronze medal against Australia. Sweden is minus 125 to win in regulation and minus 240 overall to claim the gold medal against Canada. On the men's side, Brazil is minus 120 overall to win the gold medal over Spain, and Mexico is plus 160 in regulation to take the bronze over Japan.
In your business news, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability, one of the major makers of slot machines and other gaming equipment has a pleasant surprise for investors. IGT says its second quarter revenue increased by over 70% from a year earlier to more than $1 billion. The company's CFO says it was able to cut its debt significantly in the first half of 2021. He also says casino revenues are expected to return to pre-pandemic levels by the fourth quarter. In your entertainment news, sponsored by DiscoverYourNevada.com, brought to you by Travel Nevada. It might be 100 degrees outside, but some people are still planning for the holidays. The Enchant Christmas Light Maze and Village will be visiting Las Vegas for the very first time this year. The maze will take over Las Vegas Ballpark starting November 26th. The fun includes ice skating, holiday treats, and a visit from Santa Claus himself, of course. The producers are looking for vendors, sponsors, and workers. You can learn more at enchantchristmas.com. Thank you for watching 7 at 7 a.m. I'm Renee Summerhour. If you have Amazon Fire TV, search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here later today for 7 at 7 p.m. From all of us here at the Las Vegas Review Journal, have a great day.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.